everyone, welcome back again. I'm Sakshi Kesharwal and I'm maths expert in askIITians. So today we'll be starting with the second lecture of simple equations. In the last classes, we have done about what is a expression, then what is a variable, what is a coefficient, what is an equation, then what like the balancing of equations, and we have done writing the English alphabet, it's English statement into the mathematical statement, right? So we did in the last class. So today we'll be learning, and at the last I told you what is a hit and trial method, right? So hit and trial method, and what is the solution of the equation? Solution of the equation means what? The values of the x or the values of the variable which is going to satisfy the LHS is equals to RHS. We say, or generally we say the word which is going to satisfy the equation, whatever you feel like, right? So the values of the x which you're going to substitute, the LHS becomes the RHS. That is not that value of the x is known as what? Because the solution of the equation, right? So we did in the last class and we did hit and trial method. So today we'll be doing what is a systematic method, and then we will be doing the transposition method. And this is like that's all for that's the transposition method. Please try to understand the transposition method very clearly, right? So hit and systematic method, okay, good to go. But yes, that is also important, right? So we learned in the balancing of equation, we learned that if you're going to add on both the side the same number, the equations remain the same. If you're going to subtract on both the side, the equation remains the same. If you're going to divide on both the side, the equation remains the same. If you're going to divide by both the side with the same number, then the equation remains the same. And we have learned about that if it is written 5x plus 7 is equals to 2, and if you just reverse it, that is 2 is equals to what? 5x plus 7. Both the equations are same. So we have already done this. So let's move to proceed, right? Okay. Okay, just see this, what we have today, the solution of the equation, right? So what is the solution of the equation? Solution of the equation, any value of the variable which satisfy the equation is called the solution of the equation. Please write it down, this method. Now there are the two methods. One is what? This method is known as what? Here it's not written over here. This is known as what, beta? By systematic method. Systematic method means what? Today we'll be learning by adding or subtracting the same number on the both side of the equation. So the above equations that will remain the same, right? So this is called beta. This method is called as what? Systematic method, right? Systematic method, right? This is called beta what? Systematic method, right? So in systematic method, how we solve the equation, right? So what happened? It says that x plus 11 is equals to 35, right? This is the equation given to you. Now your point is that to solve for x, right? So you need to find the x, and the x has to be what? All alone. So how you're going to make the x from all alone? So from the LHS you have like plus 7, like plus 11, right? So what you do, you have to like make the x all alone. So how you're going to make x all alone? You know that minus 2 plus 2 is equals to what? 0. So if you're going to do subtracting minus 11 from like 11 from both the side, so if I write that is x plus 11 minus 11 is equals to 35 minus of 11. So this is equals to what? Plus 11 minus 11 is equals to what? 0. So x is equals to how much, beta? 24. That's your answer. So x is equals to 24 is the solution, right? Now if I give you one more question on this, like if I give you like 7x is equals to 21, right? Now you see that 7 is in the multiplication of the x, right? Now what you will be doing, now you will be what? You will be dividing on both the sides, right? So what you will be doing, that is 7x is equals to 21. Now see, 7 is in the multiplication, so you will be what? You will be dividing it. Now 11 was in the addition, so you will be what? Doing subtraction. So it will be what, beta? 7, it will be divided by 7, divide by 7. So this is equals to what? 7 is equal, x is equals to what? 3. That's it. 7 and 7 cancels out, right? Now if I give you the question again like this, 2x minus of 1 is equals to 3. This is the question given, right? Now you have to make the x all alone. So first, what is the step 1? Step 1 will be what? Step 1 will be what? Adding 1 on both sides, right? On both sides. Yes, on both sides. So you just see this over here, that because here it is a 1 over here minus 1, so you will be do what? Adding on both sides, it will become what? 2x minus 1 plus 1 is equals to 3 plus 1, right? So this is what? 2x is equals to 4. Now what will be a step 2? Now 2 is in the multiplication of the x. Now what you will be doing? You will be dividing it on. So step 2 will be what? Step 2 is equals to what? Divide by 2, right? Divide by 2 on both sides. Yes, on both sides, right? So this is equals to what, beta? 2x by 2 is equals to 4 divided by 2. So x is equals to 2. So this method is called a systematic method. I'll give you one more question. Okay. if I'll write like if I'll write like 7x plus 3 is equals to 10, right? So what will be the first step? The step one will be what? Making the x all alone. So what happened? You just transpose this to this side. So this is equals to what? Step one will be what? Step one is equals to what? Subtract 3, right? Subtract 3 on both sides. So it will be what? Beta 7x plus 3 minus 3 is equals to 10 minus of 3. So it is equals to 7x is equals to 7, right? Now what you will be doing, you will be dividing by what, beta? Now 7, because 7 is in the multiplication of the x and you have to make the x all alone. So step 2 will be what? Step 2 will be what? Divide by 7, right? Divide by 7, right? So this is equals to what? 7x by 7 is equals to 7 divided by 7. So x is equals to 1. Right or not? So this is your answer. Now, what is the transposition method? Now, listen very carefully. What is a transposition method? This is important. Transposition method is like very important. So try to understand this concept very nicely. This is important, and I generally prefer this method, and most of the student later on you will be only preferring this method to do this. Okay, so what in this method, what the question it says over here, it says in this method we transpose a number from one side of the equation to the other side so that all the terms and the variable come on one side and all the constant come on the other side, right? While transposing the number, the sign of the number gets changed. That is, negative will become positive and the positive will become what? Negative. So what is the rule we follow? What are the rules? Rules are like this. If this is an LHS and this is your RHS, right? So this is equals to what? Negative will become what? Beta positive on this side, and the positive will become what? Beta negative on this side. Multiplication will become what? Beta division on this side, right? And division is going to become what? Beta multiplication on this side. So if I'll give you a very simple question first, how the questions are, it says that solve for t, right? It says that solve for t, right? It's written over here. It's written 3t minus of 1 is equals to 4, right? Now you have to make the t all alone. So here you see that right now this t you will make all alone. So what you'll be doing, you'll be transposing this one to the other side. As you said that what you do, you keep the variable on one side and the constant on the other side, right? So what happened? Now you will be just transposing this to one side. So this is equals to what? 3t is equals to 4 plus 1, because this is a negative one. So negative one will become what? Beta positive one to the side. So it is what? 3t is equals to what? 5. Now 3 is in the multiplication, so it will become what? Beta division on this side. So t is equals to what? Beta 5 by 3. That's it, your answer, right? So it is not necessary that you will always get the answer as like a whole number or an integer. You can get the answer as a rational number also, as a fractional value also, right? Now if I give you one more question, let's solve this. I'll give you the question, right? It's written x plus 6 is equals to 30. Now, this is, you have to make all x alone. So what you'll be doing, you'll be writing minus 6 because this is plus 6. You will be transposing to this side. So x is equals to what? Beta 13 minus of 6. So x is equals to what? 7, right? Now, if I write the next question, now see over here. If it's written x by 4 is equals to 7. Now, this 4 is in the division. So it will go in the multiplication or not. So this is division. So this is what? X is equals to 7 into 4. So x is equals to what? Beta 28. That's it. Right? Now, coming to this question, if I write minus 6x is equals to 8. Now, there is a negative number. So you have to make the x all alone. So this is equals to what? 8 divided by what? Beta minus 6, because minus 6 is in the multiplication. So x is equals to what? 4 upon minus 3. So later on, you'll be learning in the rational number when there is a negative sign in the denominator, you can write this as equals to minus 4 by 3 is your answer, right? Now, let's come into the next question. If I give you the next question, if I write 8 minus of 3 by 5x is equals to what? Minus 2, right? Now what happened? You see that this is in the negative, right? And this is what? Now try to make the things positive or negative. Now if it's written like minus x is equals to minus 2, right? So over here, minus x is equals to minus 2 means what? Minus 1 into x is equals to minus 2 or not? Yes. So x is equals to what? Beta minus 2 divided by minus 1. So if you have negative upon negative, it's equals to what? Negative and negative cancel, which is equals to what? 2. This is how it is done, right? Now, similarly, if you see this, whatever you want to do, either you want to transpose this on this side or this on this side, whatever you feel like, choice is yours, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to transpose this 8 to this side. So this is what? Minus 3 by 5x, and this 8 is in the negative. So what you will be doing, it will become negative. So positive will become negative, minus 2 minus 8. So this is what? Minus 3 by 5x is equals to what? Beta minus of 10. Now, you see this, Now, 5 is in the what? The 5 is in the what? Division, so it will go in the multiplication. So minus 3x is equals to minus 10 into 5, right? Now, again, minus 3 is in the what? Multiplication, so it will become division. So x is equals to minus 10 into 5 upon minus 3. So now, as I told, negative and negative, if you have negative and negative, both numerator and denominator, it cancels out. So x is equals to how much, beta? 50 by 3 is your answer. Or in the same process, you can just do like this. What happened? Just see over here, there is one thing that you can do from this is step only, right? From here only you can do. It's written like, can you write this? If this is minus 3 by 5, so if you're going to transpose on the other side, it will become what? Reciprocal. So x is equals to what? Minus 10 into minus 5 by 3. Either you can do like this. So negative into negative is what, beta? Positive, right? Or not? Negative into negative is what? Positive. So x is equals to 50 by 3. The either you can go like this or either you can do like this, right? Yeah. Now let's do one more question. Yeah. Now just see over here. This is very thin, thick. Okay, I'll take that. Okay, just say that solve the equation. It says that solve the equation, right? Now just see how you're going to solve. Now I'm just like little bit enhancing this like this thing. If I write x plus 3 plus x plus 4 is equals to 2, if this is written, right? Now this is what, this is known as what, beta? Fractional expression we say, because this is written in the fraction. So just think that, take this variable as a what? A fraction, right? Just think that this is a fraction. So what happened? You see this is 3 and 4. So you will be taking the LCM of what? 3 and 4, which is equals to what, beta? 12. Now you write 12. Now you will be multiplying this by what? You will be multiplying. I'll write like properly. This is equals to 12. So x by 3 into 4 and into 4, right? And this is what? X by 4 into 3 and into 3 is equals to 2. So this is equals to what? 4x by 12 plus 3x by 12. Now this looks like a like fraction, right or not? So this is what, beta? 4x plus 3x by 12 is equals to what? 2. Now what happened? 3x and 4x are what, beta? Like terms. So you will be adding them. So this will become what, beta? 7x by 12 is equals to 2, right? This is equals to 2. Now, as I told you, either you do, now you have to make the x all alone. So what you will be doing, this is what? 12 into 2 into 12 by 7x. Now, this is 12 was in the division, it will become multiplication. Now, 7 is in the multiplication, it will become division. So it will go 2 into 12 divided by 7. So x is equals to what, beta? 24 by 7. This is your answer, right? Now, I'll give you one more question. Right? Now just see, I'll make a little bit on a higher end also. See, if I write like 5 into x plus 2 plus 3 is equals to minus 1, right? This is the expression, like you have to solve for x, right? It says solve for x, right? So what happened now? When you have such type of number, you have to do what? Using the distributive property. So 5 into x is what, beta? 5x. Now 5 into plus 2 will be what, beta? Plus 10. And this is plus 3 is equals to minus 1. So first you do the solving. Whenever you do the transposition, before transposition, make the LHS and the RHS a little easy and then you do it, okay? So like then you do the transposition. So 5x plus 13 is equals to what, beta? Minus 1, right? So can I write this 5x is equals to what? Minus 1, and this plus 13 will become what? Minus 13. So 5x is equals to what, beta? Minus 14. So x is equals to what? Minus 14 by 5, because 5 is in the multiplication. So this is your answer. That's it, right? I'll give you one more question on this. Now, if I give you like 2x is equals to x minus of 2 plus of 4, 2x minus of 1 is equals to 3, right? This is given. Now, what you will be doing, you will be doing what, beta? You will be doing the transposition, right? You will be doing the distributive property. What is the distributive property? 2 into x is what? 2x, right? 2 into minus 2 is what, beta? Minus 4, right? Now, 4 into 2x is what, beta? Plus 8x, right? Now 4 into minus 1 is what, beta? Minus 4 is equals to 3. Now you just see that this and this are what, like terms, because what? 2x and 8x is equals to what? It is equals to 10x, right? And minus 4 and minus 4 is what, beta? Minus 8 is equals to 3. Now minus 8 will be what? Transposed to this side. So it is what? 10x is equals to 3 plus 8. So 10x is equals to 11. So x is equals to what, beta? 11 by 10. That's it. This is your answer, right? This is how we do. Right now, I'll make a little bit on a higher end this question. If you are unable to understand better, see what I'm saying. Like terms means what if I write x and if I write 5x. See, this is having a variable x and this is having the variable x. We do not matter the coefficient, so we can just add it up. So this is equals to what, 6x. If you're going to subtract, it will be minus 4x. But if I write, these are what like terms, right? You can add them. But if I write xy and if I write 5x, so you see that this having a two variable and it only one variable. So this is what unlike. You cannot add. You cannot add. You cannot add. Right? You cannot add. So when you are going to have XX or YY, AA, BB, you can just add them. Just think like this is a number and you just do the addition, right? Now, if I give you one more number, like if I give you the question like this, just see, I'll make a little bit like 5 into 2x minus of 9 by 3 is minus of 8 is equals to what, 2 of x. Now this is a little bit tough question. Now just see what you will be doing over here. Now what you will be doing over here. Now see, now what you do, there are two ways. What you do, either you transpose this 8 to this side, right? So this is equals to what, beta, 5 times of 2x minus of 9 by 3. So this is equals to what, 2x plus of 8. Now this is called like the process of solving. Now this 3 is in the division, right? So what it will become, it will multiplication on this side. So this is equals to what, 5 times of 2x minus of 9 is equals to 3 times of 2x plus 8, right or not? This is in the division and it will become multiplication. Now you apply the transfer. What happened when you get such type of equations? What you do, you solve the part and try to get this like something like this, not the division part. You have to remove the division part by like just making this in the multiplication, right? Don't put anything in the division part. Try to make it in the like positive part, right? So now use the distributive property. So 5 into 2x is what, 10x, right? 5 into minus 9 will be what, beta, minus 45 is equals to what, 3 into 2x is equals to what, 6x, and 3 into 8 is equals to what, plus 8 is equals to 24, right? Keeping the sign positive, beta, keep the sign positive into negative is negative. So this is what, beta, 10x. Now what happened, you have to put all the x's on this side, right? So it is written 10x. Now this is 6x. What you do, you transpose the 6x on this side and 45 to this side, right? So put the variable part on one side and the constant side on one side. So it will be what, beta, minus of 6x, because 6x is positive, it will become what, negative. And 24 plus of 45, because this is positive, this will become what, 45. So this is equals to what, beta, 4x is equals to how much, beta, 49, right? Sorry, 69, not 49. 69. So x is equals to what, beta? 69 by 4. This is your answer. I think so. I'll give you one more question to understand, get a better understanding on this question. Okay. Let's do one more question. Let's do one more question. If I write like 5 2x minus of 1 is equals to what, x by 3 plus of 1. This is the equation given, right? Now, just see this. Now, what happened? This is an expression given, right? So what happened? Let's make a little bit easy first. So it's x by 3 given, right? Now, it says that x by 3. Now, this 3 is in the what? Division. Yes, so try to make it in the multiplication. So shift it on the other side. So this will become what? 3 into 5 will become what, beta? 15 into 2x minus of 1, right or not, which is equals to x. So now use a distributive property. 15 into 2 is what, 30x, right? 15 into minus 1 is what, beta, minus 15 is equals to x. Now what you do, put all the variable on one side and the constant on the other side. So this is equals to what, beta, 30x minus of x is equals to what, beta, 15. So 29x is equals to what, 15. So x is equals to how much? X is equals to how much, beta? 15 by 29. This is your answer. Right, now I'll give you one more question. Okay, now just see this. I read that to solve, right? It's like solve. It says that over here, that is 3x plus 2 upon 5 is equals to what? 4x minus of 7 by 6, right? Now you just see how we'll be doing this. Now this 6 is in the division and this 5 is in the division. Try to make this in the multiplication. So 6 in the division will go in the multiplication to this side. So this is what, 6x plus 2 into 6, right? And this 5 is in the division, it will go with a multiplication. So 5 into 4x minus of 7, right? Now use the distributive property. So this will be what, 6 into 3, x will be what, 18x, and 6 into 2 will be what, beta, 12x. It's equals to 12. 5 into 4x is equals to what, beta, 20x, and 5 into 7 is equals to what, beta, minus 35, right? Now again do the transposition. So you transpose the x and this 12 on this side. So it will be what, beta, 18x minus of 20x is equals to what, minus 35 minus of 12, right or no? plus will become this, plus 12 become negative, and my plus 20 will become minus 20. So 18 minus 20, 18 minus 20 is what? Minus 2x is equals to what, beta? Minus of 37, right? Or not? 37, not 37, 47. So again, it states over here, x is equals to what, beta? Minus 47 divided by minus 2. Negative and negative cancel. So x is equals to what? 47 by 2. That's your answer, right? This is your answer, right? Okay, class, just can you hold on for a minute? I have to turn on my laptop battery. Just hold on. I'll be just keeping myself a 1 minute of camera off. Not now. I'll just finish it fast. Okay, just see this. Now let's do the word problem on it. I think so you have understood this thing. Okay, so let's do some word problem. Okay, it says that. Now write the questions very fast with me because my battery is kind of discharged. Hold on. Let's do the word problem. Okay, it says that, write down the question. Mrs. Kumar's Mrs. Kumar is three times as old as her daughter in 5 years. 5 years time, the sum of their ages will be 62 years. Find the present age of daughter. This is the question. Now it says that Mrs. Kumar is three times as old as his daughter. So what is the first statement? Says that three times as old as his daughter. Now you see this, three times as old as his daughter. So what we'll say that let the present age, this is called the copy presentation. Let the present age of daughter is equals to how much, beta? X. Yes or no? Daughter is equals to what, beta? X. Now Mrs. Kumar will be what, beta? Mrs. Kumar age will be Kumar. Age will be how much? Present age will be what? Three times. Now it says that in 5 years of time, right? So 5 years means what? Now in 5 years, the daughter will be what? X plus 5, and the Mrs. Kumar will be what? 3x plus 5 or not? So 5 years of time means what? 5 years hence, right? So 5 years later. So after 5 years, age of daughter will be what? Age of daughter is going to be what, beta? Age of daughter will be what? X plus 5, right? And the age of mother, I'll say mother, is going to be what, beta? 3x plus 5, right or not? Now what the question says that the sum of their ages is equals to what, beta? 62. So what you have to do, you have to just add it up, right? So according to the question, it will be what? According to question, it will be what? X plus 5, that's the age of the daughter, plus age of the mother is equals to what, beta? 62. Now you just see that x and x, these are what, like terms. So x, 1x plus 3x is equals to what, beta? 4x. And 5 plus 5 is equals to what, beta? 10 is equals to what? 62. So it is what? 4x, it is equals to what? Plus 10 will become what? Negative 2. So 52 minus of 10. So 4x is equals to what, beta? 52. So x is equals to how much, beta? 13, right? So x is equals to 13. So present age of daughter is equals to what, beta? 13 years. That's your answer, right? Okay, now let's do one more question. Okay, it says that the price of a table is rupees 100 less than 6 times the price of a chair. A similar set of one one table and four chairs is priced at rupees 1400. Find the price of chair. Right, this is a good question. Just see over here. Now, over here, just read out the statement. What the statement says that the price of the table is 100 less than 6 times the price of the chair. So, what we'll be doing, what we'll be taking the x. So, we'll take the x as what? 100 less than 6 times the price of the chair, right? So, what we'll be taking, let the price of this is what the solution is, right? So it says that let the price of chair is equals to what, beta? X. Now, what will be the price of the table? So the price of table is equals to what, beta? 100 less than 6 times the price of the chair. So 6 times the price of the chair minus 100, yes or no? This is going to be the price of table. Now it says that a similar set of the one table and the four chairs is being priced at rupees what, 1400. So beta, if the chair of the what is the cost of the four chair? It will be what, 4x or not? So according to question that is 82, it says that the similar set of one table. So one table will be what, 1 into 6x minus of 100 plus four chairs means plus 4x is equals to what, beta? 1400, right or not? So this is equals to how much, beta? Multiply 1 into 6x, it will go 6x, 1 into minus 100 is minus 100, plus of 4x is equals to what, beta? 1400. Now 6x and 4x will be how much, beta? 10x, right? 6 plus 4 is what, 10, and minus 100 is equals to what, beta? 1400, right? Now 100x is equals to what? Now minus 100 will go to transpose away, it will become plus 100. So this is equals to what? 10x is equals to 1500. So x is equals to what? 1500 divided by what? 10. So 10 and 10 cancel. So one chair costs rupees this much, like rupees 150. So the cost of one chair, that is the price of one chair, the price of one chair is equals to what, rupees 150. That's it. That's your answer, right? Now, if I'll ask you one more question, let's do one more. It says over here, the sum of three consecutive consecutive even integer is 66 rupees. Like it's 66 is 66. Find the three integers. Now, you have to think a little bit, right? What does the thinking process you should have? Now, what are the even integers? It is like 2, 4, 6, 8, right? 10, right? So if I'm going to see you're doing what, beta? Plus 2, then plus 2, then plus 2 to get the next integer. Consecutive means what? Next, right? So if I take the number x, that's the even integer. So the next integer will be what, beta? X plus 2, you're just adding. Then the next number will be what, beta? This will be what? X plus 4 or not? Yes or no? You're just adding in the 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 or not? Yes. So this is going to be what? Let the three even integer, let the three consecutive even, this is what your solution is, right? Even integer is equals to what, beta? X plus 2, and this will be what, beta? X plus 4. How did we get? That's the one number is x, the other number will be what? X plus 2. The third number will be what? X plus 2 plus 2, which is equals to what? X plus 4. So this is first, second, and this is what third. Now what it is according to the question? According to the question, it says that the sum. So it means what? X plus 2 plus x plus 4 is equals to what, beta? 66, right or not? So you just add it up. So x plus x will be what? 3x, and 4 plus 2 is equals to what? 6 is equals to 66, right? Now 6 is in the addition, so it will go in the subtraction. So this is what? 6x is equals to 66 minus of x. So 66 is equals to what? 60. So x is equals to what? 60 divided by 3. Because 3 is in the multiplication, it will become division. So x is equals to what? 20, right? X is equals to what? 20, right? So three even integers are what? Three even integers. Three even integers are what, beta? Three even integers are what? It is what? X, which is equals to 20. X plus 2 is equals to what? 22. X plus 4 is equals to what? 24. Now what you do, you add this just to check. That is 20 plus 22 plus 24. Is this sum 66? Yes. So your answer is correct. So this is your answer, right? Okay. I'll teach you one more thing, I think so it will helpful for you a little bit on the higher end. Let's do one more question, just one more. Like this is the last. Okay. So it says that solve. It says that solve of 4x by 5 minus of 3 by 10 is equals to x by 5 plus x by 4. This is the question given, right? So what you will be doing over here, what you will be doing over here, you see that this is like you solve the LHS and the RHS part to take the LCM of the LHS, that is 5 plus 10, which is equals to 10, and take this the LCM of what, beta? 4 and 5. This is like 4 and 5. 5 and 4, which is equals to what? 20. Now first what you do, never do the transposition and you solve, right? Because this is 5 and 10 is different, 5 and 4 is again different. So what you do, you first solve the LHS part and then you solve the RHS part, and whatever coming in the division, you just do the multiply on both the side and then you do it. Like you do the solving, which we did above, right? So what is the LCM? The LCM is what? 10, right? So this is going to be what? 4x. It is going to be what, beta? 4x into 2 divided by 5 into 2, right? And this is what? 3 into 1 upon 10 into 1, right? Which is equals to what? X into 4 upon 5 into 4, right? Plus x into 5 upon 4 into 5, right? So this is the thing written. Now over here, just give a close observation. So this is what, beta? 8x by 10 minus of 3 by 10 is equals to what? 4x by 20 plus of 5x by 20. So these are what a kind of a like fraction. So this is what? 8x minus of 3 divided by 10 is equals to this is equals to what, beta? This is equals to 4x plus 5x by 20, right? So you see that 4 and 5x are what, beta? Like terms. So you do the addition over here. So this is going to be what? 8x minus of 3 is equals to what? 9x by 20. So this is equals to what? 8x minus of 3. Now, as I said, 20 now, as I say that this 20 is in the division and this 10 in the division. So it will become what, beta? Multiplication on the other side. So this will be into 20 and this is going to be into 10, right? So you just do the like distributive property. 20 into 8x will be what, beta? 160x, and 20 into minus 3 will be what, beta? Minus 60x, minus 60, not 60x. It is minus 60, which is equals to what? 10 into 9x will be what, beta? 90x. Now again do the transposition. So you transpose this 90 to this side and 60 to this side. So 160x minus of 90x is equals to what, beta? Plus 60, because plus 90 will become negative and negative 60 will become what? Positive 60. So this is equals to how much, beta? Okay. Okay, you have, this is equals to what, beta? 70x is equals to what, beta? 60, right? So you have, that is x is equals to what, beta? 60 divided by what, beta? 70. So x is equals to what? 6 by 7. This is your answer. So that's all. I think so. We have done an ample amount of questions. I have tried like maximum type of the questions and the variety in the class. So class, if you have any doubt, please ask it on the PDF. Ask it on the PDF, and you can ask with your respective teacher and get it this done. And please practice this because this is very basic, and the same chapter you will be following in the class 8 standard. So keep on practicing. Stay well, stay safe. Bye bye, Vita.